Hi, my name is John Laich. I'm here today to explain how demand forecasting works in industry. And demand forecasting is one way of looking at the market. Definitely in the future, definitely in other areas where current business practices are lacking in data, and the goal is to understand different scenarios and upside and downside risk to baselines and expectations so that you have more information about really customers and products that make up the market for your services, and whether or not your organization is able to meet the needs on the supply side with the demand side coming from the market. So number of things in demand forecasting is there's short-term and long-term trends and also risks and opportunities. And obviously a good demand forecast model or a demand forecast approach can look at both short-term trends and extrapolations and also long-term causal factors. What are things that can happen in the future? Being intelligent and thinking about possibilities and assigning them, I guess, probabilities, and really being able to say, here's the best information we have about things that could happen, and then thinking about how they'll impact the business from the market demand side. Demand forecasting includes a number of different tools that fall under this, but they're increasing in level of sophistication, where some things are very simple to enact, and other things are a little more complex. But really, the goal is to have the best picture for the project or for the business at hand. So, the goal with demand forecasting is not to create the wheel or create something that's extremely expensive and fancy, but something that basically gets you to better understand what the future holds in terms of the market. I think with demand forecasting, really the goal is to reduce the risk, to reduce the uncertainty, and be able to make intelligent arguments for different things that could happen in the future, because we're talking about things that are unknown, but that we can think about with some level of confidence, based on some past historical experiences or competitive pressures, or the things that could happen that haven't, and perhaps try to measure and think about them. And overall, that goal there is to spend some money and some effort on demand forecasting, but the goal is to bring back many multiples of that back and increase business opportunities or reduce costs. And demand forecasting is an analytical tool that's often used in business because it has a great amount of value for thinking about business planning, the future, alternative scenarios, and opportunities.